He could have rode off 49-0. Instead, now I am here, and now I am the god of boxing. Me and Jesus are cool. I'm cool with all the gods. Gods recognize gods.
The narcissistic personality disorder is characterized by an inflated sense of self-importance, a deep need for admiration, and a lack of empathy for others. It is also referred to as a God complex. This video will seek to investigate how and when Conor developed his God complex through an analysis of his values throughout his career. At the root of all behavior is our values. What you value the most, you'll be driven toward. Our values turn into our intentions and attitudes, which manifest into our behavior. Values also shift throughout one's life as what they deem important changes. This video will primarily focus on how his four main values shift throughout his career, split up into segments. The first segment, his rise; the second, his peak; the third, his downfall. At the bottom of the screen, there will be a running note which defines his value during each clip, and there will be an analysis in between each segment of his career analyzing how his values shifted.
My mother has a big mansion. My girlfriend has a different car for every day of the week. My kids have everything they ever want. I'm securing my family's future here. I don't want my family, I want my mom and dad to retire and live comfortable now, you know what I mean? That's what I'm doing it for my family's security, so they don't have to do absolutely nothing or answer to nobody. So I'm going to bring my whole team out. I'm going to spoil them and give them this life. Big steaks that size, we're eating every single night each. I can do what I've been dreaming of doing. Giving back to the people who have given so much to me. It's not work. I don't work. I live. You know what I mean? I don't have a job. I just have a life. My mind is always on this. It never shuts off. I can never stop thinking about this game. You know? So that's where I plan to spend the rest of my days. You know, just on the mat, learning new moves, whether it's competitive fighting or not. I'll be in the gym just looking to improve and learn. I absolutely love this business, you know. Everything that goes along with it, I love this business. I enjoy work. I don't want to be anywhere else but here. And that gold belt is around my waist. I am taking over the UFC period, you know. I'm going to get that belt by the end of the year and stake my dominance. Of course I want that gold belt. Don't try and tell me that gold belt sitting up right there on this table would not look great. In my mind, I'm thinking unify and destroy. I'm going to unify the belts and destroy the division, and then I'm going to go up and take the lightweight division as well. After this fight, I will sit and I will watch the lightweight title fight, and then I will make my claim for that fight next. I would like to go this fight, lightweight fight. I'm going to go in and represent myself, my gym, the country of Ireland. And that's what my dreams are, carrying that flag in there and representing my country. I know where I'm from, you know what I mean? I'm going to go out and represent my countrymen. No, it's a proud moment for me, and it's a proud moment for my countrymen, you know what I mean? To have one of us in there and I'm representing it. And when the fight is wrapped up, I will bring my gold belt home to Dublin, Ireland, and it will be a proud day for me, my team, and my nation.
During the 2013 to 2015 segment just shown, he values money for financially supporting his loved ones. He values passion for his love for MMA, achievements in becoming double champ, and his collectivist mentality in representing Ireland. Watch how these things start to shift when he starts to taste success.
The only weight I give a fuck about is the weight of them checks, and my checks are always super heavyweight.
Don't get me wrong, I'm climbing that corporate ladder every damn day, and we will be neck and neck. Maybe somewhere along the line I will take that lion's share. This company got me into the game. So to be rising up and to be neck and neck is where I want to be. Maybe in time I will climb and take that lion's share of the pie.
I was just motivated by that number, and you're damn right. I want a piece of that pie. No, let's not get it twisted. I like pie too, so I'm coming for that. I'm coming for some of my pie also.
But you know what's also good about? What's also a good thing about money? What's also better than money? More fucking money. So that's it. There's a lot more coming in.
I'm doing something I love. I'm very financially secure, doing something I love. I'm living the dream right now, so I'm very happy.
Competing inside the octagon in a full-on fight is what I love to do the most. It's what I love to do the most, more than anything, more than any fame, more than any finance. Competing under those bright lights. I'm here for the love of this game, for the love of competition. I like the sound of that 170-pound title as well. I've got to be honest with myself. I I feel I can take down M3 gold belts. We'll see how that goes. I mean, that is an appealing one for me, the welterweight. All the belts, you know, we'll see. But
I will go in and slap that fool around the octagon Woodley, and take that third belt, no problem.
I'd probably rather fight for the 170-pound belt myself if you had a belt there.
But I'd also like the 170-pound belt, so I mean...
Is it fair to say that of everything out there, any opportunity, this is what interests you most? That's fair,
100%.
Right? Okay. That's 100%. What you're going to explore. That's what you want.
100%. I believe the next time I step into a combat arena will be through the ropes. I'm trying to make something that I feel will be historic, that will, long after I'm gone, it will be told to kids, you know what I'm saying? Like some historical shit.
Here, Conor becomes obsessed with becoming ultra rich. He values equity and super fights the most. His passion remains his love of MMA. He's driven to become triple champ. His collectivism becomes individualism. He's now interested in making history and millions, and he no longer speaks about his family, team, or country. Which brings us to part 3, the fall.
Till I'm a good 35. I'm going to hit the billy by the time I'm 35 years of age.
The Billy?
I'll be a billionaire by the time I'm 35. It's only going to go up, make no mistake about it. This year I have aspirations of being the #1 highest paid athlete on the Forbes list. I believe I will do it.
We know what bout I am seeking here in Mother Russia. The people of Russia deserve this inevitable rematch to take place here in Moscow.
You really hate Khabib? Or it's just like a business, it's a game?
You know, it is a heated rivalry. True heat. So... we must settle it. The war is far from over.
You know, I want my world title back. I want that redemption. The camp was incorrect. Of course, the rematch. We must make that rematch. I'm pushing for the Moscow bout. I'd love to do that.
The world knows this war is not over. You know, so much has gone on. So much has happened in the aftermath of the bout, all across the board, even up to now. The fight must take place. If he wants to keep running, he can keep running. Dana, as am I, as his manager, are, you know, pressing him to get back in there. If he doesn't, that's it. What can you do?
That's it. I'm going to kill this man.
Tomorrow night, I'm going to make this man pay with his life. And I mean it. You're dead in that octagon tomorrow night. This is not over. If I have to take this outside with him, it's all outside. I will then look to compete against the winner of Nate Diaz, Jorge Masvidal for the bad motherfucker title.
But also, I would be open to other boxing bouts. You know, I know the Manny has been... What a fight that would be against Manny, right? A small, powerful southpaw. I'd have to figure out the weight and these type of things. But something that interests me, no doubt. The Manny Pacquiao, the talks have been ongoing and that. And Manny is in the wings waiting. I know those talks are intensifying. And, you know, I believe sometime this year, maybe late this year, that bout will take place. I want to box again. I will box again. I'd love I will get a boxing world title. A boxing world title is for me, an aspiration of mine now also is to win a boxing world title. I think that would be a phenomenal feather in the cap and something I look to achieve in the future. And something I will achieve, you know. I would have been a 3-weight world champion. Although I still may be a 3-weight world champion. Give me time. I want the gold. I'm after the gold. 155, 170. And they're the belts I am chasing now. But I like that welterweight bout. I like that the welterweight title fight that was on the weekend. I like the look of that. I like the look of Kamaru Usman. I like the look of Colby.
Conor at this point is ultra rich and successful, but he aims even higher. Initially interested in financially supporting those around him, he's now motivated to become a billionaire and Forbes' highest paid athlete. Conor's love and focus on MMA has almost completely disappeared, and he is now more motivated by his hate of the fighters who beat him. His obsession with MMA also divides into pursuing both MMA and boxing. The achievements he values are becoming triple champ, earning a boxing world title, and also the BMF title. There's no longer any mention of his family, team, or Ireland. He becomes solely focused on himself and his own success. Here is a comparison of his values from his early career and his values now. Valuing financially supporting his loved ones to becoming a billionaire. From the love of MMA to the hatred of every fighter who beat him. From the pursuit of becoming double champ to the pursuit of 5 belts in 2 different sports. From representing Ireland and his team to an obsession with himself. Conor's God complex develops shortly after the Mayweather fight. The humility and work ethic that got him to the top ballooned into a huge ego with his financial success. This massive ego deflects all blame and is why he believes all his recent losses were flukes. It also drives his behavior to be more and more self-obsessed. Another theory is that Conor is a victim of his own success. Hedonic adaptation is the observed tendency of humans to return to the same level of happiness despite major positive or negative life changes. In this context, it means that Conor climbed every mountain he set out to, and at the peak of each mountain felt unsatisfied and decided to climb a new one, which led him on a never-ending treadmill for more money, more belts, and more admiration. In short, his love of MMA turns into his love for money, and his love for his people turns into his love for himself. He is a tragic parable for Khabib's quote.
If you have money in your hand, this is very good. But if money go in your mind, this is very bad.
What's everyone doing? Make sure you subscribe to JD Young's channel or I'll fucking destroy you.
Thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment if you have a fighter you want me to analyze next. Please consider giving the video a thumbs up and subscribing to support the channel. I'll see you in the next one.